My early 20s were a complete mess. I was on hard drugs, I was in and out of rehab, I didn't have any sense of direction except the wrong direction, and as a little icing on the cake, I had no close relationships with anyone that was beneficial for me. So suffice to say, I didn't have a damn clue about what I was doing, and while I know you and I may have differences in the specifics of our situations, our mindsets are probably similar enough to justify me telling you this. Because if I compulsively seek to escape my reality through drugs or some other temporary negative practice, how much different is that from you spending hours on a game or watching X-rated content before you've done anything positive for your development as a person? I wouldn't even necessarily say there is one. The mentality for me was always, I'll get to it someday. But the problem is that someday isn't a day of the goddamn week. It's just a defense mechanism that we use to keep us stagnant. Because we're typically so hyper-focused on what we have to give up rather than what we could potentially gain. And this puts us into a position mentally where we're pretty much incapable of chartering a positive change because we're always looking for these external solutions to fill an internal void that we're never addressing. Whether that be feelings of inadequacy, poor role models, or even various traumatic experiences, the point is that the void has been created and needs to be filled with something that isn't destructive. This is where, if you're like me when I was that age, the biggest piece of advice I had been given is that you can't wait to think and feel your way into better behaviors. You have to behave your ways into better paths of thinking. Strike while the iron's hot and go right after the behavior. This was like a gut punch when I heard it initially because it revealed to me the biggest flaw in my thinking, showing me there was no miraculous event, no significant moment, and there definitely wasn't anyone coming to save me. I had to have some positive momentum in my life towards change because if there was one thing I knew for sure was that if I didn't die from drugs, I would have lived such a mediocre life that when it was all said and done with, nobody, including me, would remember anything other than that. The second, of course, is to have positive momentum towards something that you value. Especially in today's age when everyone seems so complacent, you'd be better off at least going in the wrong direction a few times and at least know that wasn't your intended path. Because I heard once that you could be the best ping pong player in the world, but God may not see fit to put a paddle in your hands. So it's always crucial to be in motion towards something that matters and gives your life a higher sense of purpose. Think of how inspiring that would be to everyone around you, who I bet needs someone like that in their life. Someone who can shine through like a beacon of hope to people who want to be better. And it isn't just for you, it's for everyone around you. And this leads me to my last point. Your life isn't about you. It's about what you can do for the people around you. Which reinforces the rhetoric of being of service or of contribution to the greater community around you. Because with a society that seems so built on isolation and instant gratification, it feels discerning to live for connections. You can work from home, order food without speaking to anyone, and watch hours of entertainment alone, all while communicating from a screen and not face to face. This makes it to where we can't make meaningful relationships with those who will be good for our future, because connection is what gives experiences meaning, and don't be the one who enjoys the moment so much that you ruin it. Because you can love something so much that you destroy it, but that's a topic for the next video. And with that, I'm Colton on YouTube. It's been great spending time with you. And I'll see you in the next video.